What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Yota Xpedition. We're back here with our 3rd gen giveaway Tacoma to take on the trails that we took on last time with the Tacoma in stock form. We got past trail number 1, we got past trail number 2, but we failed on trail number 3. Now we put some brand new wheels and tires and suspension on this Tacoma. We're gonna see if we can get past it.
That's right, guys. If you didn't see the first video, go back and watch it right now. This thing in stock form did surprisingly well.
I'm surprised.
And we were shocked at what it could do, but it did fail on challenge number 3. The parts that we put on this Tacoma, you could check out in our last video. We go over them in detail. The Elka suspension, the Nomad wheels, Toyo tires, and everything else to get this truck prepped for this video. We're gonna hit the trail, and I think we are going to be pleasantly surprised with how it performs where it got stuck last time.
That's right, we're gonna go back to the trail we failed, and we're gonna get past it, I'm sure we will, and we're gonna find some new ones. So let's go. So before we hit these trails, I just want to give a quick rundown of where the Tacoma is currently at. We have the Toyo tires at 20 PSI, we have it in 4-low, and we also have the rear diff locker on, and we have the MTS on. That's where we're going to be keeping it for all of these challenges today. In the last video, I didn't really give specifics on what the Tacoma was set at. That's where it was then, and that's where we're going to put it in this one. So I know on this trail we did have a little bit of spinning. We'll see how it goes. And I want to try to flex this thing out. Crawled up it no problem. When we had the stock tires, we did have a little bit of spinning. Not sure if I picked the exact same line, but it was definitely close, but we had absolutely no spinning now.
Okay guys, we're here at the top of obstacle number 1. The Tacoma made it up perfectly, especially with these new mods. We knew it would. But Corey, what do they need to know about this Tacoma in particular?
We are giving this Tacoma away to one of you guys at the end of October, and after we build it with a ton of parts. So here is how to enter. You could win this 2021 Toyota Tacoma built with over $30,000 worth of parts. We're building this Toyota with top brands such as Baja Designs, ARB, Elka Suspension. If you want a chance to win this fully built Tacoma, click the link below. Every $1 you spend on our eligible giveaway products is gonna get you 1 entry. And make sure to head over to our YouTube channel to watch the series of this Tacoma getting built. But no skid plates to use.
Yeah, that was the ARB skids there.
Back at this trail for the 2nd time, and I'm still surprised that the Tacoma in stock form made it up that.
So are you saying you think you're not gonna make it up this time?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
All right, we're at challenge number 2, and I'm gonna walk the DJI up, put it in the same spot we had it last time. You guys cannot really tell on camera how steep these hills are, so hopefully, if I carry this up with me, well above the roof line of the Tacoma, trying to do that. This is the tricky spot for the truck, and it's also tricky for me. I think the camera was right about here.
I wish he'd fall.
Oh, I can't slow down, I can't slow down. Okay. Of course you're recording me. Hope that was hilarious.
All right, here we go. Trail number 2. Yay!
So, was it easier?
I mean, it was pretty minimal effort, and it went up.
It looked about the same as the first time, except I could tell you just had a faster pace and you didn't really think too much.
Yeah, I mean, now that I've gone up this, I kind of know what to expect. When you're hitting a trail for the first time, especially in a truck that's stock, you have no idea which line to pick or how it's going to perform. But now I've gone up this multiple times. I've done it in the Tacoma with it completely stock. So a little bit more confidence coming up this. So we just finished up on trail number 2, which was no problem here for the Tacoma with all this new stuff on it. Now we're gonna put the suspension to the test in a different way. We have a long straightaway here that is pretty bumpy with some decent sized rocks on it. We're gonna get some high speed shots of the suspension, see how it feels, see how it performs, and I might wanna do some tinkering on the dampening adjustments. So far the suspension seems fine at lower speed, but on high speed, especially when I was on the highway on my way here, when I would hit the bumps on the highway, you would feel it. So this is definitely gonna put it to the test, and we're gonna do some adjusting to get it dialed in. Could have been worse. You definitely feel it down there. There's like bigger sized rocks where you can feel it kind of jolting around. So we're gonna do some adjusting and see if we can get it feeling a little bit better. All right, so one nice thing about this Elka suspension is we have dual adjustment on the dampening. We can adjust the high speed and the low speed. So high speed trails, highway driving, normal driving versus rock crawling. So far it feels pretty good on the low speed stuff. I'm gonna do a quick adjustment on the high speed. We're gonna move it maybe 3 clicks or something like that. We're gonna do another test run, see if it feels any softer. So as you can see, we got 2 knobs here, the small one being our low speed dampening and the bigger knob being our high speed. So we're gonna go ahead and do a couple clicks on this. So we have the bigger knob here, that's our high speed. 1, 2, 3 clicks, and then I'm gonna put this one back where it was. All right, so we made our adjustments. We made the dampening a little softer. We'll see if that made a difference. All right, that's definitely feeling a lot better. I think I'm gonna do just a little bit more adjustment. Maybe another 2 or 3 clicks, and I think that should be dialed in pretty good. I hit that trail at 40 miles an hour, and that's way more faster than you need to be going on something like that. So I'm gonna do a little bit more adjusting, and I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then we'll have Jared hop in the seat and see how it feels.
Yeah, it's pretty comfy. Pretty comfy. Oh, there's a divot. That's all right. It takes that well. That's really nice.
Does it feel, I mean, you didn't take it down.
The last time I drove it, it was all the way stiff the way it was when we got it, and there's definitely a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like a pillow. It feels like it's really actually working for you. It's nice. I don't think I hit a bump stop once, but it also didn't feel jarring, which is exactly why you want the dual control reservoirs on there, so.
All right, guys, we have returned to challenge number 3, where we failed in the Tacoma when it was in stock form. Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. Come on. We're spinning.
And that's probably the end of the road.
I will try once more, and if it doesn't work, then that's it.
No.
This might be where the Tacoma doesn't get any further. I don't know why, but every time we come back to these trails, they look bigger the second time. So trail number 3 is called Boulder Dash. We're back here again to take it on in the Tacoma now that it has brand new wheels, tires, and suspension. We failed with it being stock, as you can see. So this is where all those new parts are gonna hopefully shine and get us up this trail. go again, hopefully with better results. Oh yeah, we got it. All right, as you guys saw, we just made it up that first try and it went up it pretty easily. Jared said I didn't do the exact same line as I did when the Tacoma was stock. He's gonna do a little bit of explaining there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this trail.
As you can see, guys, the Tacoma made it up that first try. Corey had to pick a little bit of a different line. We're gonna talk about that. Basically, with adding the mods, it allowed him to pick a different line this time around, which was advantageous. He's gonna come back down. He's parking the Tacoma up at the landing up there, triumphantly. And we're gonna go over a little bit of the technicals of this part of the trail. All right, guys, so I'm gonna quick go over Corey's line this time around. Because of the mods we did, he had more options, and having more options is exactly what you need when you're in a tricky situation. So with the stock truck, the tires were smaller, the suspension was lower, the front wheel was getting stuck down in here in this cavity. This time around, Corey was able to come wider because he had more approach angle. Tires were higher. He put his front passenger tire right about here on this larger rock and was able to crawl right up it. Not to mention on the rear end, that rock down there where our rear diff was getting hung up, he also had the height back there and was able to perfectly clear that with no issues. He didn't hit a skid plate or anything all the way up this trail.
All right. It's been a while since Jared did this.
Great, now the Tacoma's better than the Ford. Great, now the Tacoma's better than this. Corey's had practice.
There you go.
I knew I could do it.
All right, guys, as you can see, it was a success. We got up trail number 3 with the Tacoma, now that it has the brand new wheels, tires, and suspension. If you guys want to get entered into this Tacoma giveaway, you can head over to our website and you can grab any suspension from Elka, you can grab any set of wheels from Nomad, you can grab tires from Toyo. All of that's going to get you entered into our giveaway.
Are you kidding me right now?
Well, that's what happens when you're talking to the GoPro and not.
Fair point.
The lines on the truck, it's fine. It's just dirt. See? We found the maximum flex here on the Elka and Tacoma. So as you can see, we're levitating. If I had a flat tire, now would be the time to change it. Pinstripes. Don't worry, before the winter picks up their new Tacoma, the whole thing's gonna get a detail.
All right, we're ripping.
All right. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this one. I think it's safe to say that the Tacoma is definitely now more capable of going off-roading now that we put the brand new wheels, tires, and suspension on it.
Yeah, it's way more capable. In fact, when I was going over stuff in the 4Runner, I felt like I was struggling a little bit. And then when I got out to film Corey in the Tacoma, it just looked to me like he was having an easier time of some of these new obstacles that we hit. Neither one of us was on those obstacles before, so we just kind of picked the line and went for it. The Tacoma did really well. I'd say you're safe to hit pretty much any blue trail you want to hit. This Tacoma's gonna go down that for sure.
For now, we're gonna head back to the shop. We have a bunch more parts to put on this thing before we give it to one of you guys. So if you wanna get entered into our Tacoma giveaway, make sure to head over to our website. Every $1 you spend is gonna get you 1 entry when buying from our eligible giveaway products.
And remember guys, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to see this Tacoma progress up until the end of October when we give it away. And let us know in the comments if you wanna see anything or comments on how the truck looks or how it performed.
All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Toodles. Toodle.
There's no water here to drink. I'm not super hot and dehydrated this time because it's not hot in the shade. Oh, don't move it yet.
What?
I gotta take photos.
Oh.
And you can shoot B-roll under here. It looks nice in here. Like the lighting, with this much shade, the lighting is awesome.
Thought we were leaving.